Hello everyone. Are you scared of coordinate geometry? Do you have any problem regarding coordinate geometry? I'm going to teach you today how to find the angle between the two lines. I am Thakur and you are watching this video in Digital Maths Academy. So first of all, we are going to discuss about angle between two lines. So first of all, we have to have x-axis and y-axis. Let we have here x-axis and then we have two lines. We have two lines here. Let you have the first line L1. It is the first line, and the second line we have L2. Let the first line, that is it's our L1, and this line is L2. The line L1, let it is y equals to m1x plus c1, and that of line L2 is y equals to m2x plus c2. Let the first line, that's a line segment, we can say that here, line segment, that is our A, and here is B. That's line segment, and that of the second one, that is C, and let here is D. Let both the lines are intersecting each other at any point, let the point is P, and angle between them is theta. Now, so if we have the two lines, of course, there must have inclination. So let the inclination of the first line is theta 1. That is theta 1. And that of the second line is theta 2. Then you can see that if the inclination of the first line is theta 1 and that of the second line is theta 2, then they must have the slope also. So we can write here slope of L1 is m1 equals to tan theta 1. Of course you can write. After that, slope of L2 is m2 equals to tan theta 2. Of course you can write. And now just have a look in the triangle here. Triangle A, C and P. Here is the exterior angle. Theta 1 is the exterior angle. And theta 2 and theta, they are interior angles. So we know that relation among the exterior and the interior angles of a triangle. So we can write here in triangle PCA, we can write theta plus theta 2 equals to theta 1. Definitely you can write, or theta equals to theta 1 minus theta 2. Now we are going to operate both sides by tan. Actually, tan is the short form of tangent, not to forget. So here we can write here staking tan on the both sides. Taking tan on both sides, we have here tan theta equals to tan theta 1 minus theta 2. So definitely you can write. And now we are going to apply compound angle formula of tan. Compound angle formula, that is tan A minus B equals to tan A minus tan B over 1 plus tan A dot tan B. So at the place of theta 1, at the place of A we have theta 1 here, and at the place of B we have theta 2 here. So we can write tan theta 1 minus tan theta 2 over 1 plus tan theta 1 dot tan theta 2. Now, as you know, tan theta 1 means m1 and that of tan theta 2 is m2. So we are just going to replace the value. So we can write here m1 minus m2 over 1 plus m1 dot m2. So we can see here theta is the acute angle. But what happens when the angle is obtuse, right? So let's just think now here, it is the angle, obtuse angle. And let the obtuse angle is beta. That's the obtuse angle. And as the obtuse angle is beta, we know that theta plus beta, we can write here again, theta plus beta equals 180 degree. That's 180 degree. How? Because these angles are the linear pair. So we can write here linear pair. Linear pair. After that, from this, we can easily find out the value of beta, that is 180 degree minus theta, or tan beta equals to tan 180 degree minus theta. And tan 180 degree minus theta, we have minus tan theta. So I have already made one video on the topic of cast rule. So if you haven't watched, then kindly watch the video cast rule. The description is already given in the link is already given in the description box. And now here there's a minus tan theta. So we have already the value of tan theta here. So you can write minus m1 minus m2 over 1 plus m1 dot m2. So we have seen if the angle is acute, so we have positive value, and if the angle is obtuse, that's a beta, tan beta, we have a negative value. So altogether we can write here, therefore the angle between the two lines is tan theta equals to plus minus, you have to write plus for the acute angle, minus for the obtuse angle. So plus minus, we write here m1 minus m2 over 1 plus m1 dot m2. Now, so not to forget that, what kind of angle is asking there? Acute angle is asking or obtuse angle is asking? If the acute angle is asking, then you have to use positive value. If the obtuse angle is asking, then you have to use negative value. Not to forget that. And now be sure that whether tan theta you are going to find out or theta you are going to find out. So from here we can write, therefore, or you can write here theta equals to tan inverse plus minus m1 minus m2 over 1 plus m1 dot m2. In this case, we can find the value of theta very easily. So we have seen how to find the angle between the two lines. Now I am going to explain about some cases. So actually generally we have two cases. So first of all, the first case is number one, if the lines are parallel. If the lines are parallel. So if the lines are parallel, what's the angle between them? Obviously, if the lines are parallel, the value of theta will be 0 degree. Okay, see, if the lines are parallel, theta is called 0 degree. Of course, we can write, or we can write tan 0 degree equals to plus minus m1 minus m2 over 1 plus m1 dot m2. So no need to write plus minus because 0 degree is acute angle. That's less than 90 degrees. So no need to write plus minus. So if you write, doesn't matter. So value of tan 0 degree gives 0. So value of tan 0 degree is 0. So we can write 0 equals to plus minus m1 minus m2 over 1 plus m1 dot m2. Now when you do the cross multiplication here, so we can get m1 minus m2 equals to 0, and that means m1 equals to m2. So this is the condition of parallel or parallelism, also you can say that. That's the condition of parallelism, also you can say that. That's a condition of parallel, also you can say that. Now, the second condition, second case, if the lines are parallel, then the condition is m1 minus m1 equals to m2. But next one is that if the lines are perpendicular, if the lines are perpendicular, the value of theta will be equals to 90 degree. Sure, because if the lines are perpendicular, the value of theta will be 90 degree. Now we can write here, or tan 90 degree equals to plus minus m1 minus m2 over 1 plus m1 dot m2. Actually, we know value of tan 90 degree equals to infinitive. So we are not going to write infinitive directly value here, because when we write infinitive, then our way will be blocked. We cannot move by it, because infinitive into any number is infinitive. Infinitive minus any number is infinitive only. So here, so we write here sin 90 by cos 90, and sin 90 means 1 and cos 90 means 0. So we can write 1 by 0 equals to plus minus m1 minus m2 over 1 plus m1 dot m2. That gives us, just we have to do the cross multiplication, and then we have here 1 plus m1 dot m2 equals to 0. And finally you can get another case, that is m1 dot m2 equals to minus 1. So that's the second case. The first case is the condition of parallel, and the second case is which is the condition of perpendicular. So now I'm going to give you some examples here also. So let's have some examples. Here we have the lines here 2x plus 3y minus 6 equals to 0. That's the first line. And the second line is, let you have here 4x plus 6y plus 1 equals to 0. We are going to check whether the lines are parallel or perpendicular. So to check the lines parallel or perpendicular, first of all we have to find out their slopes. So here, slope of this line here, slope of this line is m1 equals to minus a by b. What does a and b mean? So a means the coefficient of x, b means coefficient of y. So we can write here minus 2 by 3. Yes, you can see here. Now the slope of this line, it is a m2, there is also minus a by b, and here minus, and a means 4, so there's a 4 and that will be 6, and we can cut up and down. So finally we have here minus 2 by 3. So you can see the slope of the first line, that's 2x plus 3y minus 6 equals to 0, is minus 2 by 3, and that of the second line is also minus 2 by 3. So though the slopes are equal, then the lines are parallel, right? We have another equations. They are 3x minus 2y plus 1 equals to 0, and that of 2x plus 3y plus 5 equals to 0. Let's check whether the lines are parallel or perpendicular. So here the slope of this line m1 equals to minus a by b, that is 3 by minus 2, that is 3 by 2, and here slope of this line, that is m2 equals to minus 2 by 3. m1 minus 3 by 2 and m2 minus 2 by 3. So when we multiply them here, let's multiply. So when you multiply, then here m1 dot m2 equals to 3 by 2 into minus 2 by 3, and that is minus 1. So the product of the slopes is equal to minus 1. If the product of the slopes is minus 1, then the lines are perpendicular, and if the slopes are equal, then the lines are parallel. Hope you have understood this. So now I am going to show you some condition when the lines are u1x plus b1y plus c1. Let's give some examples, then we can only understand. So in the lines a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equals to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. So if we have these such type of lines, that's a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals to 0, then what will be the condition of parallel and perpendicular? I'm going to show you. So first of all, for this line, right? So for a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals to 0, we can find the slope m1 equals to minus a by b, and a means the coefficient of x and b is that of y. So you can write here minus a1 by b1. Of course you can write. And for the line, for a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals to 0, m2 equals to minus a is also same, minus a by b, that is a2 over b2. Yes,
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it was really clear to understand the parallel and perpendicular condition, but I'm really confused about your equations. Why there is always a1x, b1y, and c1? Can you use p1, p2, and in place of c1, q3? Or
Yes, of course.
Any other variable?
Yes, sir. Of course, you can use, but actually, generally, we are always letting the constant number. That's here. The coefficient of x is a1, coefficient of y is b1, so they are constant. Like this 1, 2, 3, 4. That may be 2x plus 3y plus 6. That may be 5x minus 2y is equal to 6.
Okay.
So a1, b1, c1. They represent all the constant numbers.
So that means A, B, C. So it will be easy to understand.
Easy to understand.
But
so
we can use PQR also.
PQR
right,
also.
sir? So there is no any rules and regulations.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
And sir, very sir, you are welcome, sir. First of all, and very genuine question, because there may be PQR also, there may be MNP also. Any constant numbers will be there. So whatever there is, they have to understand it as a formula.
But the concept is same, right, sir?
Concept is same, sir.
Okay. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, sir. Thank you, sir. So we can see that here. For the first line, the first m1 is minus a1 by b1 and m2 is minus a2 by b2. So for parallel, okay. So for parallel, m1 equals to m2. All of you know that. And after that, m1 equals to minus a1 by b1 equals to minus a2 by b2. So minus, of course, you can cut. And when you do the cross multiplication, you will get here a1 b2 equals to a2 b1. So actually, this is the condition, right? So if a1 into b2 equals to a2 into b1, then the lines are parallel. Of course, you have to understand that. After that, what we have to understand that for perpendicular, m1 dot m2 equals to minus 1. So here m1 equals to minus a1 by b1 and m2 equals to minus a2 by b2 equals to minus 1. So in the left hand side, at the left hand side, minus becomes plus. So we can write a1 a2 by b1 b2 equals to minus 1. That gives us, just do the cross multiplication. So we have here a1 a2 equals to minus b1 b2, and when we take minus b1 b2 at the left hand side, that becomes a1 a2 plus b1 b2 equals to 0.
Excuse me, sir. मलाई एउटा क्वेशन सोध्नु मन लाग्यो।
हजुर सोध्नु न।
जस्तो कि हाम्रो बच्चाहरुमा विशेष गरेर यो अल्फाबेटहरु चेन्ज गर्दिने बित्तिकै किन कन्फ्युजन हुन्छ, मलाई त्यो सोध्नु मन लाग्यो।
यो खास गरी के छ भन्दाखेरि यो अल्फाबेट भन्नुको मतलब हुन्छ नम्बर, संख्याहरु हुन्छ। जस्तै हामी 1 2 देखि लिएर इन्फिनिटी सम्म कति संख्याहरु छन् ठेगान त छैन, त हामीले अब 1 लाई 2 लाई 5 अथवा 100 200 कसले लिएर अगाडि जाने त। त्यसैले हामीले एउटा सिम्बल, एउटा संकेतको रूपमा एबीसी चाहिँ लिने गर्छौं, ताकि यो चाहिँ 1 पनि हुन सक्छ, 2 पनि हुनसक्छ, 100 पनि हुनसक्छ, मिलियन बिलियन पनि हुनसक्छ। त्यसैले यो अनुसारले एबिसी इत्यादि नम्बर अनुसारले उनीहरूले यो माइन्डमा यो सोचोस् कि यदि कुनै नम्बर भएपछि हामीले यो यसरी युज गर्ने हो र ए छ भने ए को ठाउँमा यदि परीक्षामा अथवा बुकमा चाहिँ 2 छ भने त्यो ए हो, ए सम्बन्धी पढाएको थियो हामीले, त्यस अनुसारले तिनीहरूले बुझेर हिसाब गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ। सो कुनै नम्बरलाई यो रिप्रेजेन्ट
खास यो कन्फ्युजन हुनुको कारण चाहिँ के रहेछ?
त्यो खास गरी यो कन्फ्युजन हुनुको कारण के छ भने पहिला त विद्यार्थीहरूको माइन्डमा एक किसिमको के डर छ कि म्याथमेटिक्स भन्ने बित्तिकै गाह्रो हुन्छ, त्यो एउटा कन्फ्युजन भएको। अर्को कुरा के छ भन्दाखेरि विद्यार्थीहरूले यो A1 इन्टु A2 भनेपछि जस्तै 2 इन्टु 3 भनेपछि एउटा छुट्टै नम्बर भयो, 6 भयो 2 इन्टु 3। तर A1 A2 भनेपछि त यसलाई हामीले 6 जस्तै एउटा छुट्टै सी त भन्न त सक्दैनौँ। त्यसैले यो A1 A2 हामीले भर्खर यो भन्न बित्तिकै नै एउटा यो अलरेडी प्रोडक्ट पनि बुझ्नुपर्छ तिनीहरूले। र यो बेसिक कुराहरू जुन आधारभूत कुराहरू तिनीहरूले यदि बुझ्यो भने सुरुदेखि त यो कन्फ्युजन हुने कुरै भएन। किनकि मलाई लाग्छ कि म्याथमेटिक्स धेरै सजिलो विषय हो र उनीहरूले नबुझ्नुको कारण एउटै के छ भन्दाखेरि एक त दिमागमा डर बस्यो र अर्को कुरा के छ भने उनीलाई धेरै आधारभूत चिजहरू चाहिँ आइरहेका हुँदैन विद्यार्थीहरूलाई।
जस्तो कि उनीहरूले एक्स वाई र एबिसी जुन हुन्छ नि
हजुर
यी कुराहरूलाई चाहिँ अलरेडी उनीहरूको दिमागमा सेट गरिसकेको हुन्छ।
हजुर हजुर।
अनि त्यहाँ पिक्युआर अथवा अरू कुनै त्यस्तो खालको अल्फाबेट राखिदिनु चाहिँ उनीहरू के अलिकति कन्फ्युजन भए जस्तो देखिन्छ। त्यही नै होला होइन?
त्यही हो। जस्तै अब मानौँ न अब बाबुको उमेर एक्स वर्ष मान्ने गर्छौँ हामीले, त्यसलाई हामीले अब पी वर्ष पनि मान्न सक्थ्यौँ होइन, अथवा एम वर्ष पनि मान्न सक्थ्यौँ। त्यसैले एउटा मानेर हामी अगाडि बढिरहेका हुन्छौँ। अब मानौँ न अब एउटा बुकमा चाहिँ एक्स मानिएको छ, अर्को बुकमा चाहिँ वाइ मानिएको छ भने त झन् कन्फ्युजन हुन्छ। त्यसैले यो एउटा सही एउटा च्याप्टर अनुसार होइन त्यो एउटा पर्टिकुलर अब कुनै अब म्याथमेटिकल कुनै अब त्यसको जुन भेरिएबल छ अथवा कन्स्टेन्ट छ तिनीहरूलाई हामीले रिप्रेजेन्ट गर्ने गर्छौँ। कहिले ए भन्छौँ, कहिले चाहिँ अब हामीले युबी भन्ने गर्छौँ। तर अब XYZ भनेपछि त भेरिएबलमा आयो, त्यो परिवर्तन भइरहेको हुन्छ त्यसको मानहरू, तर कन्स्टेन्टको रूपमा हामीले ए इत्यादिहरू हामीले गर्ने गरिरहेका हुन्छौँ। धन्यवाद गुरु। So my dears, I think all of you may have understood how to find the angle between the lines and what happens when the lines are parallel and the perpendicular. And if you have such type of lines, then we can easily find out whether the lines are parallel or perpendicular. Or another question, sometimes the question comes, find the value of x and y. Sorry, find the value of any variable may be given there. Find the value of k, find the value of m, if the lines are parallel, if the lines are perpendicular. So I'm going to give you one example regarding that, okay? So just you can see from both the conditions. I have shown you how to find the angle between the lines. What's the condition when the lines are parallel, perpendicular, or if you have such type of lines, a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0, then the condition you have already seen. Now, I'm just going to give you some examples. So let's say have some examples here. That is, if the lines that we have here 3x minus ky plus 5 equals to 0 and x plus 2y minus 1 equals to 0. If the two lines are parallel, then what will be the value of k? And if the two lines are perpendicular, then what will be the value of k? I'm going to show you. So here, first of all, when the lines are parallel. So when the lines are parallel, first of all, we have to find out the slope of the first line. Here, slope m1 equals to minus a by b, and a is 3. So 3 over minus k, that gives us 3 by k. Similarly, slope of the second line, that is m2 equals to minus a means 1 here, 1 by 2, so that's minus 1 by 2. So if the lines are parallel, m1 equals to m2. That gives us m1 equals to 3 by k equals to minus 1 by 2. And when you do the cross multiplication, then you can write here k equals to minus 6. So if the lines are parallel, the value of k will be minus 6. But if the lines are perpendicular, that is when the lines are perpendicular. When the lines are perpendicular, what happens? So when the lines are perpendicular, we can write m1 dot m2 equals to minus 1. And here we have m1 equals to 3 by k, m2 that's a minus 1 by 2 equals to minus 1, and we have here 3 by 2k, and not to forget the negative value, there's a minus 1, so minus will be cancelled, and when you do the cross multiplication we can get here 2k equals to 3 or k equals to 3 by 2. So we got different value of k. When the lines are parallel, then value of k is minus 6, and when the lines are perpendicular, then value of k is 3 by 2. So hope you have understood this video. So if you have any queries, then please feel free to write your queries in the comment box, and not to forget to like and share this video to your friends, and if you are new, then not to forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you. Have a good time. Okay.